Podemos is a political party in Spain founded in January 2014 by political scientist Pablo Iglesias. Arisen in the aftermath of the 15M movement protests against inequality and corruption. Podemos is a left-wing populist party which favors anti-austerity, anti-corruption and anti-establishment views. Podemos has called for a renegotiation of austerity measures and seeks to curtail the Treaty of Lisbon. In 2014, Podemos was the second largest political party in Spain by number of members after the People's Party. On the 9th of May 2016, Podemos formed the Unidos Podemos electoral alliance with United Left, a quo and minor left-wing parties. In 2018, the party joined Mantenent el Papel, after the November 2019 Spanish general election, in which the party and its allies won 12.8% of the vote and 35 seats in the Congress of Deputies. Podemos entered a coalition government with the PSOE, the first multi-party cabinet in the current Spanish democratic era. Podemos emerged from the Indignados movement against inequality and corruption in 2011. The group was inspired by the populist leaders of Latin America's pink tide, which included Venezuela's Hugo Chavez and Bolivia's Evo Morales. In January 2014, it released the Manifesto Mover feature, Convertir la Indignación en Cambio Político, which was signed by 30 intellectuals and personalities, including Juan Carlos Moneda, Alberto San Juan, Associate Professor of Political Science at the National University of Distance Education Jaime Pastor, the writer and philosopher Santiago Alberico, the former leader of the left trade union current Candido González Carnero and Bibiana Medialdia, Associate Professor of Applied Economy at the UCM. Podemos' manifesto stated that it was necessary to create a party list for the 2014 European Parliament election, with the goal of opposing the dominant policies of the European Union from the left. On the 14th of January, Pablo Iglesias, a professor of political science at the UCM and a TV presenter, was announced as head the movement. The movement was organized by the party Anti-Capitalist Left, full application of the 128th article of the Constitution, and maintaining abortion rights. They also demanded Spain exit from NATO and support self-determination rights. The Podemos movement was officially launched on the 16th of January 2014 in the Teatro del Barrio in the Lavapiés neighborhood of Madrid, with a press conference attended by hundreds of people. The speakers at the launch included Pablo Iglesias, Juan Carlos Moneda, Teresa Rodriguez, psychiatrist and member of the Maria Blanca Ana Castano, Inigo Errejón and Miguel Urban. The party's fundamental goal was to oppose the austerity policies of the government. In order to run in the European elections of 2014, the members of the bare bones of Podemos set themselves three conditions: to receive the support of at least 50,000 people, that both the program and the lists of candidates be prepared through open participation, and that unity be sought with other parties and movements of the left, such as United Left, the Popular Unity Candidacy, the X-Party, the Andalusian Workers' Union, ANOVA and the Citizens Marias. The 50,000 signatures were obtained in less than 24 hours and the Podemos website crashed due to the high traffic. In August 2015, Podemos endorsed Jeremy Corbyn's campaign in the Labour Party leadership election. The party's international secretariat released a statement that, in Podemos we share Jeremy Corbyn's view that another Europe is not just possible but necessary. It added, against the irresponsibility of the Troika and the Eurogroup, against the Europe of financial lobbies and puppet representatives, a new democratic and social Europe is emerging. And Jeremy Corbyn's victory would be a great step in that direction. In the 2014 European Parliament elections on the 25th of May 2014, Podemos received 7.98% of the national vote, with 1,200,000 votes cast, electing 5 members of the European Parliament. Iglesias chose Dina Buselim to lead his cabinet of advisors as an MEP. El País described Pablo Iglesias as pessimistic about the outcome of the election. We have lost these European elections. They have been won by the People's Party. We cannot be happy about this. He stated that his objective is to move forward until we throw the PP and the PSOE out of power. And that he will now work with other parties from the south of Europe to make it clear that we don't want to be a German colony. Iglesias said Podemos MEPs would not take the standard MEP salary of more than €8,000 a month, stating that, "Not one of our MEPs will earn more than €1,930, an amount that's 3 times the minimum wage in Spain." On the 5th of June 2014, Pablo Iglesias announced that the Asamblea Ciudadana, CSAPWADE, would take place in the autumn. Iglesias also announced that a team of 25 people would be responsible for preparing the assembly, to be chosen in open elections in which anybody could participate.